Hi, this is Ann Shibani. Welcome to segment 6 of Book Yourself Solid, the fastest, the easiest, and the most reliable system for getting more clients than you can handle, even if you hate marketing and selling, like I once did. Today we're going to discuss credibility and likability. Why would we discuss such a thing? Well, in order to earn the trust of your potential clients, you have to become and establish yourself as a likable expert in your field. To do that, we'll need to go over 4 steps, which I'll describe in more detail later, I promise. Step 1, enhance your professionalism with the standard credibility builders. Step 2, uphold 6 standards of services to maintain your credibility. Step 3, become a category authority and determine what you want to be known for. Step 4, understand how your likability influences the process of decision making among potential clients. So let's go back to step 1, where we enhance your professionalism with the standard credibility builders. Sure, the standard credibility builders may seem obvious to you, but without them, you won't be taken seriously. So they're really worth reviewing. You must have a professional email address, preferably one that includes your domain name. It's actually time to let go of cuddlebunny69 at AOL.com because it is so not cool. It may be time to invest in quality business cards with those little perforated edges, or the free cards you get with a printing company's name on the back. They're going to totally undermine your credibility. You'll want to invest in a professionally designed website. If you don't have a website, have one built now. If you do have a website, but it's one of those out of date, or it's created using a lower end old school free template, a little WordPress template, you're going to have to get a new one. Have professionally produced photographs taken, display them on your website and in promotional materials. So you got to get rid of those little vacation snapshots from 1999 with your kids. Obtain and showcase specific testimonials rather than general testimonials. Get your current clients to rave about you. Go on, call them up, ask them now. If you're really feeling on top of the game, establish an advisory board. If well-known individuals will lend you their names, it'll help you establish credibility within your target market. So remember, step 2 is all about upholding these 6 standards of services to maintain your credibility. Quality of service, the best methods and tools, responsiveness, uphold expected credentials, client importance, appropriate price, and don't worry, we'll go into pricing later. And here's a news flash. Don't assume that these standards of service will set you apart. They're what every savvy customer will expect, and this is just the basic stuff. Now in step 3, we're focused on becoming a category authority and determining what you want to be known for. There's no easy out here. You truly become a category authority by learning everything you possibly can about the one thing you decided you want to become known for. For folks like me, the idea of putting yourself out there in front of the people you'd like to serve in a big, bold, public way, where you're going to be subject to public scrutiny, well, this can trigger a whole plethora of insecurities, and you're going to ask yourself, do I have to? And unfortunately, the answer is yes. Like it or not, becoming a category authority and expert in your field, it's not optional if you want your business to be as successful as it can be. It is a must, and you've got to get out there. You've got to meet new people, lots of new people, and you got to talk. Notice that we're not saying that you have to be the category authority to get book solid, but you do have to establish yourself as a category authority. Now in step 4, we want to understand how your likability influences the process of decision making among potential clients. And here's a great quote to remember. All things being equal, people will do business with a friend. All things being unequal, people will still do business with a friend. People do business with folks they know, trust, and like. And here's how we all make choices when it comes to doing business with someone. Essentially, we go through a three-step process. First, we listen to something out of a field of opportunities. Then we either do or do not believe what we've heard. Finally, we place a value on what we've heard. Then and only then do we make our choice. And likability, if you notice, plays a role in all three steps. And here's what I mean. With so many demands on our attention these days, we have to filter and choose what we give our attention to. Your target market and your potential clients, they need a reason to deem your message important enough to sit up and pay attention to. If you're likable, they're much more likely to do so and to remember what you've said. Rare are the folks that trust people they don't like. When people like the source of a message, they tend to trust the message. Your likability factor also has an enormous impact on your perceived value. Let's stop and review our checklist for a minute. Develop your credibility, establish yourself as an expert, strive to be your best, most likable self, and you'll quickly become the best and most obvious choice for your potential clients. Easy enough. Okay, for you dismal people out there, we're going to talk about how you can increase your likability. There are 4 areas that you can focus on every single day to increase your likability. Friendliness. Be as friendly as you can be. Be open-hearted, graceful, and respectful. And give people a big, warm smile. Realness. Be as real as possible, but always respectful. Take my word for it. You don't have to tell someone their hairstyle is hideous in order to be real. That's rude, not real. Empathy. Demonstrate the ability to understand other people's feelings. Mind you, you'd be wise to recognize which emotions are yours and which belong to other people so you don't get emotionally drained. Relevancy. Be relevant. The more relevant you are, the more compelling and popular you'll be. At the end of each day, you can assess yourself. How friendly was I today? Could I have been friendlier? Definitely. How real was I today? Did I feel as authentic and self-expressed as I can be? How empathetic was I today? Could I have been more sensitive? Or was I too empathetic and forgot my own needs in the process? How relevant was I today? Did I provide as much relevant content as possible? Could I have added more value? That, my friends, is how you get book solid. Well, that's all for today. I'm Ann Shibani. Join me for our next segment, the sales cycle process. We'll see you then.